Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to be doing a power level 164 player. Retrieve the data right here. The modifiers really aren't that hard. It's kind of easy if I'm being honest, so compared to some stuff I've already done. But yeah, it's an ice storm. We're gonna have the mini boss obviously. Acid pools are a thing. Wall weakening is a thing, and they have life leech attacks. And for the loadout here, it's really standard cookie cutter loadout. It's base Kyle here in lead with his lofty architecture perk right here, 84%. Increasing build health by 84%, super strong, almost doubles the HP of all the buildings that are affected by your base. Super duper good constructor, if not the best one in the game. The recycling should have been Happy Holidays, if I'm being honest. I like Happy Holidays when I do these high level 4 players by myself because it gives us less bull rush cooldown, and killing a power level 164 player like Husky mini boss by yourself is kind of impossible. You kind of just have to just tough it and out, right? But you can also bull rush those mini bosses, and yeah, that's really good because of that. So I like having the reduced cooldown for bull rush for the mini boss when it comes. And then for its support team, we have Mega Base with Mega Base Kyle, Frozen Castle with Ice King, Power Modulation, Power Base Nox, Base MD to heal ourselves with Warden Kyle, and Bomb Squad Kyle right here, increasing our arm by 22. Just really nice, giving us some extra survivability, and these 3 perks up here give us some extra defense in our base. Then we got Banner and Slow Healer. Banner just helps our base, helps our structures get healed it increases the health of our structures by a lot, and then it also heals them over time. Slow Field is just for crowd control, and I'm going to start the mission right now because I do want to get all the files. So yeah, and then for good measure, I like putting these these wall spikes there, right? So I can actually, I'm putting my base actually over here. I like putting those wall spikes there for some extra measure. Because it has a 6 perk where it's healing over time. And one thing to take note of this season, guys, is that the no dancing quest, right? The no dancing quest. The one that gets Stoneheart Farah from, definitely do that quest, right? But unfortunately, for the time being of that quest being active, we are going to have lobbers. Lobbers are just like the beehive lobbers. Well, they replace the beehive lobbers, and yeah, so they replace the beehive lobbers, and because of that, they throw I don't know what they throw. They throw like these kind of like heart thingies, and they're pretty annoying because it's like a cloud of like mist that just stays on the floor, right? And yeah, it's kind of annoying to play around. You can play around it, but it's kind of annoying. And also, yeah, the tunnels that I have here that I built is so this tunnel is kind of easy because it just goes up to a ditch, so I can just put a bunch of wall launchers there, call it a day, right? That smasher should also get flung off actually, is how I positioned it. But here I have a zigzag tunnel. I actually showcased this type of tunnel in my trap tunnel video, and okay, okay, bro. The smasher, I've never seen a smasher do that. I've never seen a smasher just completely just whiff a charge like that. Okay, that's kind of funny. I'm gonna be putting some anti-air traps too as the mission goes along, because it is important to have some lobber defense, of course. So yeah, we're just gonna take care of these. And also, guys, the double boiler is such a good shotgun, by the way. I really recommend you guys pick up a double boiler. I also didn't see the storm was going to be rotating when the mission started, so apologies. That's why I have this thing over here, right? Just in case the storm does rotate, I can just put some traps there. Though it doesn't seem like it is rotating at the moment, which is good to see. But yeah, this is a really easy defense. I showcased this trap tunnel in my trap tunnel video. I might link it down below. A really useful video. I'm proud of the video. It's honestly one of my favorite videos that I worked on so far. And yeah, this is one of it. This is called the zigzag tunnel. I put some floor spikes here to slow them down. I put the sound motor to crowd control them, right? That's also good for propanes to drop, or it's good for Sploder Husk to drop their propane tanks. That's what it's mainly for, right? And then the moment they walk in here, they get blasted by a bunch of gas and broadsides just bouncing all over the tunnel and stuff. And then the ones that survive are the ones that don't get affected by, you know, because let's say the traps are reloading, right? Like the gas traps reloading or the broadsides reloading, right? The ones that just don't get affected by the traps, they instead get pushed out by the wall launcher, which is really nice. And the reason why it's called the zigzag, it's because it's a zigzag formation that the tunnel goes through, right? It's, you know, you see right here, a nice little zigzag, and then they can also get recycled. The husk, if like a husky, right, makes it all the way up to this point, right, then he gets pushed back by this wall launcher, pushed back by this wall launcher, pushed back by this wall launcher until he dies. So yeah, very nice. I do have to lock in a little bit here though, because the lobbers are really annoying, by the way, at this power level. Oh, there's also flingers. Oh, there's a flinger throwing that. I can't hear him. I don't know where he's at. I'm scared. Is he right here? Yo, he is right here. Okay. I'm fucking talking too much, so I can't hear the flinger. But yeah, when doing these 160 missions, guys, definitely make sure that you have at least some solid air defense. Because flingers and lobbers, if there are too many of them, they will overwhelm your defense, and it's not a fun time. It's not a fun time for anyone. So yeah, make sure that your air defense is solid. I recommend putting a defender. Actually, I should have done that. I kind of started this video really abruptly, so yeah, pardon that. But yeah, when doing these 160s, definitely make sure that you have some solid air defense, which is why I put down a bit of anti-air traps. I also just put down some. I put down not that I put down. I upgraded my little cone there, right? And it doesn't matter like what weapon you use. I'm using the Xenon bow because I'm being boring, but you can also use like any other like solid long range weapon to take care of these things. Like the Blastotron is actually a sniper that I've been having a lot of fun with recently too. The Blastotron 9000. I have a copy of it right here in my inventory. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, right here, the Blastotron. It's also a really good weapon for defenders to use actually because the 6 perk of it gets procced pretty effectively. So that's another thing, but yeah, you also just see like literally all these husks are coming through this one tunnel, right? And it's kind of funny. And this is also another weapon that I wanted to talk about too, is the double boiler. I don't think I talked about it. I mentioned it, but I didn't like really talk about it. The double boiler is so good in these crowds of enemies because of this the 6 perk here with the steam cloud. If I can do it real quick, eliminate an enemy creates a damaging cloud of steam every 5 seconds. It can trigger, and it's just such a good perk, guys, because like then I create tunnels like this, right, and then all the husks, they just keep walking into the cloud of steam, right, because you know that's just how it is, and it's just so much damage. It's just so much damage. But yeah, and so now the mini boss is here, and pretty much what I do with the mini boss, I always try to bull rush it out. I actually might die here if I'm not careful enough, just because the mini boss does like crap ton of damage. So you keep that in mind when doing your little bull rush. I put down the slow there too to slow him down. But yeah, you also see just how much lobber spam there is right now. I'm pretty sure this is the result of the no dancing questline, so it's kind of annoying. Thankfully, the love lobbers work similarly to the beehive lobbers, so like when they explode on impact, they don't actually do damage to any structures, but it is still annoying to deal with. Also, this should have been a wooden floor spec. I don't know why it wasn't there. But yeah, the double boiler is such a good one. You also saw me take down the power level 250 smasher with the double boiler when it was here in the base and in the beginning and stuff. So yeah, I'm just chilling here. It's also really good that as you can see here, I'm powering my shotgun extermination quest line, my daily quest. And yeah, so file 13, the mini boss usually spawns around file 10. This is when it tends to spawn, like right when file 10 starts to download, right? And then usually around like file 13 and a half, it's when it kind of just starts to despawn, so keep that in mind. If it's a smasher mini boss, right, then it's honestly no biggie. You can just use the discharger, right, to take care of that thing, right? But if it's or if it's trap vulnerable, then you can also just guide it through your trap tunnel, and it should take care of it as well, which is very nice. But yeah, defense has been going really smooth so far. I'm trying to activate my cloud of steam right here. Perfect. Yeah, you see so much crowd clearing, pretty much almost nothing. I'd say like 98% of the husk got stopped by this this one tunnel, which is kind of insane. I mean, also there's also this trap tunnel over here where it just sends them off into the abyss, which also put in a lot of work, right? So yeah, if you ever see like cliffs like this, don't be afraid to just put some wall launchers and some wooden pillar spikes to slow them down, and then just get flinged off as the mission goes on, and yeah, it's pretty much taken care of. I'm gonna put the banner down here for the last couple, like 50 seconds or so, just to make the defense super strong. And yeah, that was the video, guys. Really quick, really simple. I want to talk more about the Chrome Husk too for Blockbuster, but I guess I can talk about it in a later video. But yeah, this was a power level 160 received the data 4-player done by myself. Thankfully, the storm didn't rotate, right? But however, had the storm rotated, I would have built something here really quick Probably some more gas traps, some wall launchers here, some freeze traps, right? And like a tar pit, like right here at the end, right? But yeah, that was it, guys. If you want to copy that tunnel too, then feel free to do it in your own missions. Check out the video down below as well for my trap tunnel video. And if you want to support the channel, it would really, really mean a lot if you can use code Stockings, guys. Please use my code in the item shop. It really means a lot. I'm currently a college student, and it would mean an also have, and I'm currently on a job search too, so it would mean the world to me if you guys can support the channel a little bit by just using my code in the item shop. It's completely free. You don't got to worry about any additional charges. Just use my code whenever you buy anything in the item shop for your own use. And yeah, subscribe, like, share, comment, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.